Hey everybody, this is Jesse with the Loader Real Estate Group at eXp Realty here with another weekly real estate tip. Today I want to talk about selling your home in the winter. So some of the advantages to that. It's one of the things I hear most often in this, in my job, and especially in a market where it seems to be very climate driven, is that, I'm going to wait till the spring to list my home. All right, why? And it's like, well, the pictures will look better outside. There'll be no snow on the ground. There'll be more people out and about and being active. And what they're saying is that, well, I've always heard that the springtime, the summertime is the better time to sell my house. So I'm going to wait till then. But when you go over the data, that doesn't really hold up. So I also think that the fact that we're a climate-driven market is a bit of a myth. Let's be honest. Our weather sucks. We have a very small window of beautiful weather. And when we have it, I love it. We have a beautiful city. It's great. But for the most part, our weather sucks. There's no two ways about it. So how does that relate to the real estate market? Well, for the most part, people are creatures of habit. So when the seasons change, we typically see a slowdown because people are creatures of habit and something changes and we stop doing what we normally do. Okay, so we get that first dump of snow. That stays, and everybody kind of hunkers down for a couple weeks and doesn't really do much. But then they go back to normal because this is where we live. That's the reality, and away they go. So to relate that to real estate, you're thinking about buying a home, selling a home this fall, and you're like, oh, geez, maybe we should just wait out the winter, list the home in March or April, and buy a home then, and there'll be more to choose from, blah, 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 blah. Yes, that is all true, except everybody's thinking the same thing, okay? So here's a few reasons why selling your home in the winter might be a good idea. You're going to have really serious buyers coming out to look at your home. Okay, so people who are out shopping for a home during the winter, they're really serious about buying something. These are not tire kickers. These are people that are going to write an offer on a property. If they're out there minus 15, minus 20, minus 30 with their real estate agent, looking at houses, traipsing through snow, they're buying something. So you might as well be one of the ones that they have to choose from, right? You're going to have way less competition. So this is a really important thing. Having competition makes a big difference on the money that puts in your jeans. Now, I've been giving this example here for a couple of years, but it's still relevant. So I sold my own personal home in South Fork in 2015. It was like May or June or something like that of 2015. When I put my home on the market, I had about 9 other houses that were pretty close to mine that I was competing with. If I were to put that exact same house on the market today, I would have somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 homes that I would be competing with that are really similar within, let's call it 25 to 35 grand. About a year and a half ago, that would have been like 65 houses that I was competing with. So how that relates to value is that the more competition you have, and the more buyers have to look at, the more they can negotiate with you, which equals less money in your pocket. So in the wintertime, no matter what the market's doing in general, you're always going to have less inventory in the winter. That's just the way it is. Okay, so if you are one of those homes, you're going to have a better chance of getting under contract quickly, as long as you have a really good real estate agent to market your home effectively and properly. The closing process, the negotiating process, the pending process, all of these things typically will go a lot smoother. If it's a bit of a slower market, you're going to have fewer delays with home inspectors. Home inspectors are a lot easier to book. Lenders, they're not going to be bogged down and taking forever to get back to you and ruining deals. Sorry, mortgage brokers. Handyman, if you need repairs, like all of these things, everybody has a little bit more time to dedicate towards you, which can make the closing process a lot smoother. So there's lots of advantages, but the main one being you have less competition. So you have a little bit more leverage during that negotiating process. Yes, the pictures don't look great, but guess what? All of your other competition looks the same. One of the things that I actually recommend, and there's 2 schools of thought on this, but one thing that I believe in is if I know that I have several people, and I'm going through this process right now, I'm not sure when this video is going to come out. I'm sitting here and it's the beginning of September. I do these in bulk. I try and do like 8 to 10 of them at a time. I got like 4 different shirts here. I just change shirts and make it look like they're new. Cat's out of the bag. But anyway, so So whenever this comes out, I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember where I was going with that point. Oh, so I have several people coming up in the next few months that I know I'm going to be listing their home. And chances are there's going to be a bunch of snow on the ground when we put their home up for sale. So the pictures, they don't look great. So between now, the beginning of September, and Halloween, we're going to be doing a lot of photography, both interior and exterior. We're going to be doing videography. We're going to be doing drone work if it's appropriate for the property right now, so that when I put their home up for sale in December, January, or February, or March, the photos still look really great. Now, some agents will tell you, no, don't do that, because then it's obvious. People are going to think the home's been on the market for 6 months. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't really buy into that. I'd much rather have my photos look really great. The exterior photos look beautiful. Show off your yard, show off your landscaping, the beautiful fall colors in the trees. I just think it looks so much better, and that's such an important part about the process, that my school of thought is, I'm going to get all the media done now, and then we're going to list it in the winter, and it's still going to look beautiful. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have lots of people that we're doing these for right now, so that we can get their home in the market and it still looks great. So it's just something to consider. If not, if your home's going to have snow in the exterior picture, like, don't worry about it. All of your competition is going to have the same thing anyway, so you're not at a disadvantage. Okay, so don't be worried about selling your home in the wintertime. It's not that seasonal of a real estate market like some people would have you believe. And because the reality is, we really have two seasons, right? We got crappy weather and we got nice weather, and one of them is significantly longer than the other. Okay. So anyways, there you go. So I say this every time, but every situation is different. I would love to talk to you about your personal individual situation to see if selling your home in the winter might be right for you. Maybe it is appropriate to wait. Maybe you need to wait till the kids finish the school year. Okay, that makes total sense. That's a very logical reason to wait until the spring to list your home for sale. But if it's not for something like that, if you just think the market's going to be better then, that's not a good enough reason. Come talk to me. We'll figure out if listing your home in the winter might be right for you. You can reach out to me on any of the social media platforms. You can visit our website at loadergroup.com. And please make sure to check back next week for another weekly real estate tip. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Cheers.